Today's featured chefs owns two of Dallas' most popular dining destinations. Please welcome Abraham Salum. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Like saloon or Salum?
Salum.
Abraham, what two restaurants do you have?
I have Salum and Komali. Salum, they're on Fitzhugh and Cole in
Oh,
Uptown.
Salum, you have that restaurant?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that restaurant.
I love when the light bulb goes on for Susie.
Like, oh, you guys, that is one of my favorite restaurants.
Thank you very much.
And it's always busy.
It is always busy,
so,
yeah.
So
We're
now
very
that we
lucky.
met, can I just call you to get
Anytime.
a
Anytime.
reservation?
I'll give you myself
You'll always
at
get
the
a
end.
good table. So you do a lot of very authentic cooking.
We do. Salum is New American cuisine, and we change our menu every month. We've been open for 8 years. And Komali is only 2 years old, and we do authentic Mexican cuisine. I was born and raised in Mexico City.
And it's very regional. So this is to Mexico City cuisine.
Correct. We have a little bit of Oaxaca, a little bit of Veracruz, a little bit of Puebla, some from Mexico City. So we vary our menu based on seasons.
And may I ask you something? Because one of the best cooks in the United States is Diana Kennedy.
I'm a big
who
fan
has
of
done
hers.
always these wonderful cookbooks on regional Mexican. Are her recipes kind of similar to what you would be
Some of them are different. We do a little more contemporary. She goes into just extreme
The old
detail,
way.
and she'll go to a certain place and meet with the people and live there for a few years and research their food and their customs, and she does an amazing job. Her books are just extraordinary.
They are, but some of them are complex because
They are very complicated,
she cooks
yes.
the old way.
What are we making today?
We're making something called pastel azteca. It's on our menu at Komali. We call it, it's kind of a Mexican lasagna, so it's a layered dish, and it's very simple. You can make this at home, make it ahead of time. You can just warm it up and serve it.
Start us off here.
It's better the next day. So all we're going to do is we're going to make the salsa first. So some onions, some tomatillos.
And you're putting those in water?
Just in water. We're going to boil them.
Tomatillos in season now?
Tomatillos are in season all year round.
Oh, good.
Yes.
And they come with a little husk, so you take the husk off. You're just going to cut them.
And you don't core them, do you?
You don't. You put the whole thing in there.
And you can just cook them in a little bit of water too.
Yeah.
And add salt and pepper.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's the real tomatillo sauce.
A little bit of jalapeno.
Oh, you're putting all the seeds in the jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You want some flavor in there. And we're going to puree everything. So
cilantro.
A little bit of cilantro. And then we're going to just let this cook. A little bit of salt.
How much water do you have in there? Because if you're pureeing it, you save the water?
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, you can put as much water as you want, but don't put the whole thing in the blender. You scoop out all the vegetables,
and then
puree them, and then just add water a little bit at a time.
And you only use one tomatilla?
No, this is for the demo.
This is pretend.
The recipe's calling for 12 tomatillos. And this is a recipe for about 6 people.
How long do you let this cook?
You just cook it until everything is kind of soft. The tomatillos will turn a darker green. Okay. And then you're ready to go.
Okay.
So I'm going to pretend like we just made the sauce and we have our sauce ready to go.
Because you would puree it. You would take it out of the water, puree it.
Absolutely, puree it. Then what you do is you take tortillas. We have a smaller size tortilla, but you can use whatever you want.
How did you get them that small?
We made them that small.
You can buy them small.
Or you can buy them small.
You can buy these?
Yeah, like little appetizers.
Yeah. But for example, if you're gonna make it in a big rectangular, like a Pyrex or something like that, then you use regular sized tortillas and you just layer them.
And you've kind of softened them a little bit?
Exactly. We dip them in hot oil, but just for a second. Yes. And this is to soften them up.
That makes them pliable.
Exactly. So we're gonna put it in the bottom of the
in the bottom of the little
dish, and then you put a little bit of chicken. You put a little bit.
Is that roasted chicken or?
That is just boiled chicken that we pulled. This is roasted corn.
I know Susie's loving this because she made chicken tortilla soup at her house last night.
I did. And
I should come over to your house. This is Oaxaca cheese.
Where do you get that?
You can get it at any of the Mexican markets, and nowadays
you can get it in the regular market.
Yeah, you can get it at Whole Foods or Central Market, and the mozzarella company makes a very good Oaxaca cheese.
We got to have her on, the mozzarella company.
You do.
What's her
She's
name?
a lot of fun. Paula Lambert.
Paula Lambert. We need Paula Lambert. Oh, I need to do a piece on her.
For See You at the Top. Yeah, because we want to highlight female entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So this is basically, you just keep layering it until you get to the top of this, and then you put a little bit more of the sauce.
So fabulous.
And then are you going to bake this?
Exactly. You finish it with a tortilla, put a little bit of cheese, and then you bake them in the oven 20 to 25 minutes just for everything to. Yes, it's very quick, and you let it cool down if you want to, or you can serve it right out of the oven.
And then it comes out like this.
And then it comes out looking like that. But then I'm gonna finish it off so you
looks like a little pot pie.
And then it comes out looking like this.
I love knowing now how to make the tomatillo sauce because you can use it for anything.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you can control the heat level with
Absolutely,
the jalapenos.
with the jalapenos. Let me put some beans on
Look
here
here.
so you can taste it
oh,
too.
I just want to taste this. Okay. Now wait, I didn't get a very attractive.
Now, are you going to
bite.
stick around with us and make another dish? No?
Not today.
Not today.
But
will
if
you come
have
back?
me back, I would love to
Well,
come
see,
back.
I guess so spoiled sometimes because sometimes we'll, you know, have you here and then you come in the second hour.
Well, you need to come see me at the restaurant, please.
That's so cute.
That is so. You all. This is.
Which restaurant do we find this recipe at?
This is at Kamali.
You can find it in my refrigerator later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, come have a
No
look.
double
See, you're
dipping for
not
you. You're
too
sick.
to eat.
Wow, that's delicious.
You like that?
Abraham, thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I'm a professional.
So glad that you were here today.
Thank you for having me.
Delicious.
I'd love to come back if you invite me.
Will you come back?
Absolutely.
There's
I
your
can't
invitation.
eat after
You can get a
because-
reservation at either restaurant by going to their websites. You can find Salum at salumrestaurant.com and Kamali at kamalirestaurant.com. More broadcasts back in a moment. Next, we're talking about how you can strap on those high heels and strut your stuff, Abraham.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
talking about it.